Hey everybody, this is Ozark Prepper 1. It's another Friday night. What is this, the 7th of December or something? Yeah. Horrible thing happened in World War II and Pearl Harbor. We'll never forget that. The sinking of the Arizona and all them other ships. But come to my attention today that something devastating has been happening over in Europe. Trying to roll out that Mark of the Beast thing. What's that all about? I'll tell you what it's all about. They're taking baby steps. They're doing it. They're just pushing it wherever they think it can go through, and whatever people's going to roll over and just take it. And that's going to be where it'll start, and it did start already. And if you want to go back to the real start of it, it went back to when we started getting Social Security numbers, and then it went to then you started having little barcodes, and then you started having them the chips. Everybody started getting credit cards years and years ago, and now we finally got to the point where we've been a cashless society for what, 20 something years now. 20 or 30 years we've been pretty well cashless. I remember the 1980s was the last years of the real, just everybody cash only on everything, probably maybe the mid 90s. But where I see it going is that 7-year tribulation that we've been warned about. Everybody's asleep, and we have people that were born in the late 80s, 90s, and 2000s even. I'm getting old. And they don't have a clue what's in the Bible. They think that it's just a fairy tale, but everything that is predicted is actually happening in our generation. It's kind of scary. But that goes back to being prepared. Number one, you need to be prepared with the Lord. You need to see things for what they really are. All this wickedness in this world, people just kind of, they want to gravitate towards it, instead of trying to stay away from it. Let's just do some basic math here. If that tribulation is 7 years, and from what I read, the Antichrist comes, turns on the people within halfway through it, which that would make 3.5 years. Wouldn't it be wise to at least put back 4 years worth of something, some food, stuff like that, to survive? Because no man may sell or buy or sell if they take that mark of the beast. Whether you're free, whether you're in bondage, that means if you're in prison or you're not. They're going to try to force people to take that mark. So one, you don't want to be in prison when this thing goes down. And number two, you don't want to be without your own supplies and things like that when things go down. You want to be more self-sufficient. You want to not have to rely on a system when that thing goes down. You might want to just appear homeless, but have what you need. Have it hid. Have a good supply of it. You know what it takes to survive. 365 days in a year. That's you need about. You could make it on half that many meals if you had to. Human body, you can eat every other day to survive if you had to. But worst case scenario, you may go a week or two without food, but a smart guy would put back some food now while you can. Put back the ability to grow some things. Find out where things are and, gravitate that way. Because when this thing goes down, there's going to be no escaping it, and that'd be a horror on this earth, It's hard to say what kind of threats they will use against people, and what kind of force, and that could possibly be avoided if you get off the radar and have your own supplies. Because from what I've gathered, they're just going to turn your chip off. when that happens, not kill you or anything. So if you have all the supplies and and you're smart enough not to take that chip, don't take it. Do not refuse all that. There's something wrong. When they're forcing something on you like that, it's not good for you. And they know it's not. It's a control mechanism. Once they got you under their control, it'd be almost impossible for you to escape it. And you willingly take that, you're basically, throwing your nose up at God the Creator. So don't put your trust in man. Don't even put your trust in me. Research it yourself. But that mark of the beast, it's here. And it will, in my opinion, it'll sweep right across Europe, because those people, they've been brainwashed now for 30, 40 years. They've been emasculated. They've been made weak. I'm not saying everyone over there, but even the people over there that are not in that situation, they see it. The ones that are awake in Europe, they see it. And hopefully we can ride this thing out, and whatever happens, don't take that mark. So I'm going to say, have a good weekend, and I'm going to call it a night, and over and out.